everyone, this is Jackie, and I wanted to talk today specifically to young people dealing with chronic pain. And this topic is near and dear to my heart because I'm 22 and have been dealing with chronic pain for a couple of years. And I've found that being young, we have to jump through certain hoops that people even like 5 or 10 years older than us don't have to deal with. And the biggest one being pain medication. I found that, and even when I talk to other people my age, when they go to the doctor with their symptoms, the doctor will throw an Advil at them and say, "Oh, you're strong, young, and healthy. This should be enough." If their parents went in with the same symptoms, they would, walk away with a prescription for a narcotic pain medication. It is completely different standards. And I found that you actually have to fight to get the pain relief that you deserve. For me, I felt really awkward going in and demanding pain medication or stronger pain medication, so I would bring someone older than me with me to the doctor. In the beginning, I was bringing my athletic trainer, who had been with me since the beginning of the pain, and later I brought my parents with me, but when the doctor didn't listen to me, which they often didn't, they would listen to my parents, and my parents would tell them firsthand how much trouble I was having, things like that. And the doctor would actually listen to them and say, "Oh, maybe this girl is actually in pain." But they just don't want to believe that since we're so young, we're in pain. And even if they do believe we're in pain, they think we're just going to abuse the pain medication, which we're not. There's 1% of people with chronic pain abuse their pain medication. Super low percentage. So, if you just take your pain medication like you're supposed to, you're going to be fine. You're not going to get addicted, which is a really common misconception, which kind of leads me to my second topic, parents. My parents had this misconception about narcotic pain medication, and I admit I did myself, I did too. I thought that if I took narcotic pain medication, I was going to get addicted, and it was evil, and I shouldn't take them. But it took me a while to realize, oh, this doctor is prescribing it for a reason, If I take it like he prescribed it, I'm fine. And it took my parents even longer for me to realize, or for them to realize, the necessity of the pain medication. Since you're dealing with chronic pain, you don't have a visible deformity or illness or something that can explain your pain. So people don't know how much pain you're in. You could be smiling and, look fine, but inside you're hurting, really bad. And for my parents, they didn't understand how much pain I was in. And so they were really reluctant to let me take the pain medication. And even when I was starting to take it, we were really stupid about it. And, we took it when I was in so much pain I couldn't stand it anymore, which ends up meaning you're going to take more pain medication than if you were taking it preventatively, like the doctor had prescribed. Which, in the end, I learned that I'm my own advocate. After listening to my parents for 18 or 20 years or whatever, I finally had to listen to myself, and I knew better than my parents at that point. And you're going to have to go through that too, and it's really, really hard when, the first time you say, "You know what, Mom and Dad, I don't think you're right on this, on the pain medication issue. I'm going to take it." And that's going to be really, really hard for you. But that's something to consider. And I don't know, I just talked yesterday to a girl who was who actually lives in my area, who's going through the same thing I went through 3 years ago, and her parents are like, "I don't really want you to take this pain medication," and she's debating or struggling with, should I take it or not, So that's just a few things to think about. I don't know, comment, post videos. I really want to hear from you guys and see if you had the same experiences I had. Well, have a good day with your pain. Bye, guys.